Welcome back to Kang News. I'm Tanishka.
And I'm Shreya. Seniors, in case you missed LDUB's principal Ms. Bell's message last week, you can decorate your caps for graduation this year. The decorations must be school appropriate and will be checked on graduation day.
If your cap is deemed inappropriate, you will have to hand it over and use a replacement cap for the ceremony. For those of you interested in decorating but short on funds or ideas, stay tuned for more information about supplies as well as decoration events leading up to graduation.
Time is running out to get your class of 2022 yard signs and decals. You've got until tomorrow to place your orders. A yard sign with a name costs $16, card decals cost $11. Bundle and save, get both for $25. Order online, lwhsptsa.org. Pick up at LDUB between May 23rd and May 25th after school and evenings. Proceeds will go to help fund the senior party.
Speaking of the senior party, grab your tickets now. Prices are going up again on May 18th, but financial aid is available if you need a little help. Just talk to Ms. Hull in the attendance office.
The price of prom tickets just went up. Tickets are now $40 with ASB and $45 without ASB. They'll go up another $5 next week, so get your tickets now. Prom takes place on May 21st from 7 to 11 p.m. at Emerald City Trapeze in Seattle. The evening will include a trapeze show at 7:30. Here's a reminder from Officer Gerke, LDUB's School Resource Officer. New no parking signs have gone up on Northeast 175th Street behind the softball field. Do not park there. Starting Monday, you will be ticketed if you do.
Chicago opens tomorrow, and if you haven't bought tickets yet, there are still a few seats available.
We got a sneak peek at the dress rehearsal the other day. Here's a preview.
Listen, your husband ain't home, is he?
Ah, our husband is not at home. Flying the blast, we're playing fast and loose. And all that jazz. Right out every square store that juice. And all that jazz. Come on, babe, we're gonna touch the sky. I bet you're lucky one. We have a close on high. Right is here. We went down here to all that jazz.
Get your tickets in advance to ensure to have the best seats possible. You can buy them online at brownpapertickets.com. You will not want to miss this spectacle of music, murder, and the shame of the American justice system.
This reminder from Mr. Terich. The date of this year's Poetry Slam open mic night is Monday, May 16th at 7 p.m. The open night is open to anyone. Contact Mr. Terich if you have any questions or would like to sign up. His email address is tterich@lwsd.org.
Tomorrow is National School Lunch Hero Day. We wanted to spotlight the wonderful women and men who help keep the students and staff fed every day.
I've been doing this, I'm on 27 years. This is my first year in LDUB. I've been a manager for, 8 years maybe. Jose, he's our new one. He started out
Almost 2 months ago. Right?
2 months ago. And then there's Shantae. Shantae has been here for the beginning of the year.
Yep.
This is Anna. She's been here the beginning of the school year. And this is Joyce, who's she's my second cook. How long you been with Sodexo? 7. I get my orders, and whatever I'm short of, I have to find. So for a while there, I was going here, there, trying to find it, calls, see if they have any. If not, got to change the menu. So it's, it's difficult some days you just roll with the punches, and it is what it is. Before Christmas, we were serving up to 750 meals. Now we bounced down to 600. So, we're still doing a lot. It's free, it's free. Be patient with us sometimes.
Yeah.
And, we're doing our best.
Even if you don't take advantage of the free lunch, stop by and give them a high five or two.
It's National Teacher Appreciation Week, and we want to take the time to thank all of our teachers for being such a huge part of our lives. We may not always show it or say it, but we do appreciate you.
Did you know an LDUB senior is a published author? Samantha Gershweiler wrote and published a YA novel called Actual Ruby, My Life in the Middle. She sat down with Kang TV to talk about the novel as well as what inspired her to write it.
I'm Kate, and I'm here with Samantha Gershweiler, an LDUP senior and author of new novel Actual Ruby, My Life in the Middle. Samantha, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
So tell me more about Actual Ruby and what it's about.
So basically it's about, the main character is a sophomore in high school, and she has like a bunch of changes in her life because she has to move into her enemy's house because her dad is engaged to her enemy's mom. And then she like just has to navigate just like, you know, friends and crushes and like typical high school stuff. And there's also a stray dog in it.
Oh.
So it's kind of a lot of things just all mashed into one, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's really cool. So what inspired you to write the novel?
So I got really sick of reading books and watching movies with like high schoolers who acted like 20-year-olds or like 30-year-olds. So I kind of just wanted to write something that was like more realistic and more relatable with like an actual teenage character. And I thought it would be easy for me to do it because I am a teenager. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been writing?
I've actually been writing since I was 4.
Wow.
But you know, those were just kind of like random weird short stories. So actually like writing novels, I'd say since like 6th grade probably.
Wow, that's crazy. So how many books and stories have you written so far?
I've lost count a lot, but this is like the first one that I've actually finished. I have a lot of drafts and like works in progress, but they're not finished yet. So this is like the first one I've finished.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So how will writing fit into your future?
I'm hoping to keep writing because I'm writing in the process of like 2 books. So I'm hopefully going to finish those and like try to get them published. And I'm also going to minor in English.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That's really impressive. So thank you so much for chatting with me, Samantha.
You're welcome.
You can check out Actual Ruby from the LDUB library. You can also find it on Amazon in Kindle and paperback formats.
Need a little help completing your Zello before the school year ends? Stop by the Counseling and Career Center every Wednesday and Friday during A and B lunches to work with your counselor on your required steps. They'll be available throughout the month of May.
Do you remember what it was like to be a freshman at LDUB? Interested in being a leader in your school community?
Apply for Link Crew. Link Crew is a mentoring program to welcome freshmen and new students to our school. Link Crew hosts freshman orientation and runs various events throughout the school year to build our community.
You can earn volunteer hours for service. The posters around the school have a QR code to apply or reach out to Ms. Moore at kamoore@lwsd.org to access the applications, which is due May 13th. There will be info meetings after school in Ms. Moore's classroom, room 262, today and Monday at 3 p.m. if you want to learn more about Link Crew before you apply.
Earlier this week, the annual Badminton with the Stars competition took place in the gym. About a dozen teams of teachers and students battled it out, but as they say in the Highlander movies, there can be only one. Mr. Verbanik and Sunny Kulkarni took Mr. Teresh and Anjali Kala for the championship. The Batman and Robin duo of Mr. T and Anjali came out on top. Check out our Instagram at Kang TV News for more photos and videos.
Finally, leadership wants to thank everyone who showed up for Field Day last Friday.
There were long lines for all games including life-size, hamster wheels, bumper soccer, hungry hippo, and bouncy obstacle course. Everyone also enjoyed making tie-dye t-shirts and getting their faces painted.
Many thanks to Mr. Palmer, who supervised the concession stand, Mr. Grundle, who oversaw every stage of planning and execution, and all of the teachers and students who volunteered with the setup and teardown.
That's it for this week's Kang TV News. Watch for a separate KSPN sports report, which includes a senior salute for spring sports. Thanks for watching. I'm Tanishka.
And I'm Shreya. Have an awesome weekend and
Go Kangs!